Good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for sending me your results for the PARQ, WMBS and physical tests. I will now write about your scores and provide feedback on how you can improve your score as well as praise you for your positives. Your resting heart rate is the national average, which is 70, and the average is between 60 and 100. It is key that you maintain this, as if it begins to drop below the average, it may be a sign of illness such as diabetes. To maintain the score, there are a few things you can do. For example, frequent exercise and eating the correct foods. Your hip to waist ratio needs to be lowered, as your current hip to waist ratio is 1.18, which is above the average. To better this score, you need to eat the correct foods that compare with your frequent activeness. Your BMI is perfect, as it is near enough the peak without being too high. Your current BMI is 21.8, which is 0.9 below peak. To maintain this, however, you need to improve your diet. Your current height is 5'10" and your current weight is 69 kg. Your sit and reach test results are good, as you are in the national average, with it being 28 centimetres and the average being 27 to 37.5. If you want to maintain this score, I'd recommend stretching more to improve flexibility. Your grip strength is also good, as it is in the national average for your age, with it being 101 pounds or 45 kg. The average for your age group is 32.6 to 52.4. The best way to maintain grip strength is to weight train your forearms. Resting heart rate affects performance because athletes with a lower resting heart rate usually have a better aerobic capacity, allowing you to perform at high intensity for longer. BMI affects performance, as having a poor BMI can cause high risk of injury, especially for someone who plays at such a high level constantly. Grip strength affects performance, as for someone like you who goes to the gym, it may be essential for grip strength for holding the heavy weights during weightlifting, such as deadlift and bench press. Your mental health test scores are very good, as while yes, they may just be average, they are a high average, with it being 50. The national average is between 41 and 59, meaning your score is just above the middle ground. You can improve this score in many ways, such as interacting with friends more and not just staying in all the time. Improve diet, as it improves your body image. You could also stay active in your favourite sport, as it improves health and your mental side of things. From your PARQ, I gathered that you have an active and not sedentary lifestyle due to the amount of exercise you do per week, with it being 6 to 8 hours and usually 45 to 60 minutes per activity. This will have positive effects on your physical health, as you'll be a lot more fit and will be able to perform at a high level for longer. However, it may negatively affect you, as you may be more likely to get injured and will be more exhausted due to so much physical activity. I know you're physically active due to the level of intensity you do in your sport, which in this case is a high level of football. One positive of this is that the high level of football you play, the more you'll learn about the game, as well as you will improve as a player much more. Another positive would be the improvement on your cardiovascular endurance, as you're performing at a high intensity for longer. You have no long-lasting health conditions, which is good, and you will want to maintain a healthy lifestyle to prevent this. And as for your life outside of football, you don't drink any units of alcohol and don't smoke, whether it be vapes, cigarettes or cannabis. Smoking and drinking can have multiple effects on your physical health, such as, if you became addicted to either one, it can both cause serious illness later in life. However, your sleep hours need to improve, as your body needs the right amount of sleep to function at its full capacity. You usually sleep at 12 to 1, which is poor because you must be up for college. One positive a good night's sleep can have is that it makes you refreshed for the day and help you perform more tasks effectively. Another positive of sleep is that it rests your brain, allowing your brain to perform at the peak. If you don't have a good sleep, it can affect you the next day, as you'll be feeling groggy and tired. Another negative would be that being tired would make you feel lazy and not want to perform any physical tasks. You have too many meals a day, which may be why your hip to waist ratio is above average, and you don't drink the sufficient amount of water. One positive of eating too much is that it means that you're not too skinny and less likely to suffer from this in the long term. However, if you become overweight, it will affect your cardiovascular endurance and make you become lazy. Another positive would be that if you train correctly, you can turn the fat into muscle with the correct and necessary gym plan. A second negative would be that being overweight can cause effects on your heart and could cause illness and disease in the long run, such as effects on your liver due to excessive drinking and lung disease. What? Another negative effect of smoking would be that it causes stress, as some days if you go without it for too long, you may feel agitated or angry.